Next, we're going to go to your experience with the Democratic Party. And this position, the county chair, is the top executive position in the county. So I'd like for you to start with explaining what leadership roles you have assumed during the past 2 years for the Democratic Party. Have you been a committee chair, worked on a committee, precinct chair, attended executive committee meetings? Braden, can I start with you?
Absolutely. You know, I've spent the last 2 years, specific to the question, working on the issues that matter to Democrats. That's how Joe Bowen describes it, at least. And that's how I feel about it, too. There is more in the life of a Democrat than just their county party. And that's just a matter of fact. I know many of you here have been actively involved in the party in some years and actively involved in issue campaigns in others. And that's okay. I know that many of us have been stalwarts, committee chairs of committee members of every committee the WCDP had running at one time, was at every EC meeting, every happy hour, every morning coffee, every fundraiser. And then there are times where people just need to take a break and they need to work on issues that matter to them. Anybody who knows me will tell you that I'm staunchly pro-healthcare. I'm a universal healthcare guy. I'm the guy who's just screaming that I can't believe that we have universal police and universal fire, but we don't have universal healthcare. I've gone off on tangents, gone down that road. Anybody who knows me will tell you that I'm more pro-choice than my wife. And I've gone on tangents down that road. And anybody who knows me will tell you that I'm a committed union man. I'm committed to labor. I'm committed to the idea that our public servants, professional firefighters, police, and EMS deserve to be treated and valued and respected and deserve a fair shake at labor. I think everyone deserves a fair shake at labor. And so, to be honest, the last 2 years, I haven't served on a committee, I haven't been to an EC meeting, but I've been fighting for progressive values on the front lines in Texas. It's not about going to meetings, folks. It's not. We don't win elections by going to meetings. The number of meeting punch cards that you have checked off for the year doesn't put a Democrat in office. The number of committee meetings that you've shown up to every week, week in and week out, hasn't elected Democrats. Hard work elects Democrats. Going out and block walking. I've spent the last 2 years knocking on hundreds of doors, making thousands of phone calls for progressive issues, fighting for labor. And I think that's a fight worth having. I think those are the progressive issues that make up the foundation of our democratic principles. This year I stand with Wendy. This year, we have an opportunity to close the gap for Diane. This year, I'm asking for your vote because I want to take my last 2 years fighting against some of the meanest, most nasty, vulgar city managers and city councils in the world. And I want to take all of those scars and all of those beatings and all of those attacks, personal and otherwise, for my liberal, progressive values, and I want to put that energy to work for you.
Karen, you want to go into your leadership role?
For the last 2 years, obviously, I've been the county chair. And the 6 years before that, or the nearly 6 years before that, I have been an active, completely committed member of the Williamson County Democratic Party. During the time that I was the party secretary, I started to learn about how important it was to coordinate and work with the state party. As the county chair, I have expanded those contacts. I have a lot of support with the Williamson County. Has had a tremendous amount of support that we've been able to bring to the county simply because we communicate with those folks. We make sure that they know what our needs are, and we are graciously happy to be able to have them reach out to us, or when we reached out to them, we wanted to have the coordinated campaign manager. We could not afford it with just our local campaigns, which do not bring in a whole lot of funds initially, and the county party. So the Texas Democratic Party has agreed to pay half of the salary. And that would not happen if it were not for the fact that I have made myself available, that I have worked hard to build relationships and to build bridges between our county party and our state party. We've never had the coordination and the support that we have had prior to this election. I have experience working with, as we mentioned before, there's a lot of organizations. There's state organizations, local organizations, Sun City Democrats, East Williamson County Democrats, there are Battleground Texas, there's Annie's List, there's the state party, there's Move On. I have worked and made sure that those people know about Williamson County and that they are providing resources to Williamson County. At the same time, we're learning what they have to bring to us that we can take advantage of. So my experience with the Democratic Party is long-lasting. I don't go away. I've been here through the thick and the thin. I've been here when there have been I've been here when there were contested campaigns for county chair before, and it had sometimes had a negative impact on the party, and I'm hoping that this time it will not. Whichever one of us wins this election, all of you need to step up and support the person who wins, because that is how we keep a party going. We build unity. I build unity. I've worked hard to do that, and I'm damn good at it.
Thanks, Karen. These next